Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean City, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Bears will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Over the middle, it's Stewart.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The ball is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught quickly. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big game.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's the handoff. Past the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Russell. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw again. Catch made on the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pulls it in. It's Burton. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He escapes the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Now he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Makes the grab. It's Fox.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers.
Just. On the run, it's Kingz. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the return it from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Trying to run, it's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here, the age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. That's reeled in. It's Perry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. And they jump on top there in the second half.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Lopez.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Trucks through the defender.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back in motion now. He's got room to run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Grab down the middle. It's Fox.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Burton. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The Bears with 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on a jet sweep. Touchdown, Bears. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown. But to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And, man, did they make that look easy.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's pre-scoring. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, Matthew, how many opportunities will you get?
This shit on that bullshit, man. Fuck this game.
Let's see if they can keep that passing game.
Damn, bro.
Very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Where you going?
It's Lopez. Brought down, but not before.
Hell, no coach don't like this shit.
Nice game. The Bears hustle to the line.
It's not even that we playing bad, too.
In motion, defense will have to adjust.
Can you stop letting him catch that?
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line.
What the fuck? That shit's not open.
To begin the drive, the defense on their heels. Looking deep down the right side.
Thank you. I've been cheating for that the whole time.
Could take it all the way.
16. Get the hell out of my way.
Chris, the
We
defense
score,
does exactly
we're
what they
gonna
needed to
kick the
get back into
onside
this
kick.
game.
We're gonna get
It's
the
a
onside
two-possession
kick.
game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Looking to scramble.
Damn, I need time, boys.
And left with no option, just has to
Keep
throw
sending
it
that
away.
funky ass
But
blitz.
I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right
Throw
play
that bitch
throwing it
up
away
seam.
like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Try them little, but stuck.
Nigga pop the shit out of one nigga and my other nigga just don't touch him.
To shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a
These
long
niggas not even good.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
I mean,
Ball deep, but
I can't even goddamn
This is smart.
see.
You're trying to protect the lead late in the
The
game.
fuck, bro? Start getting your ass whooped.
Get those safeties and those defensive
Damn.
backs back far, anticipating a deep throw.
Just beating your ass.
Knock the ball away.
needs a completion here on 4th down.
Oh, I didn't see
Fires it
him.
to the wideout.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Complete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for
Bryce,
this.
shit,
Just
the
couldn't
bed.
come up
I ain't
with
gonna
the
lie.
execution.
We dropped a lot of
Comes the
passes.
Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession.
I guess we weren't ready for the spotlight.
They continue to trust this. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
That's
And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor. Hold
Yes.
on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look
Bry's
at this
supposed to
one.
be over there too. He ain't helped that nigga at all.
Well, they took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
Justin think he nice. Oh my god.
Way up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Damn, Bryce, why the fuck you been throwing
And
duck?
here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Oh, fucking ducks. Ducks. Duck.
Offense comes out to start this drive.
Dropping passes and shit.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Marsh.
I threw that bitch when he was turning around. He got out his break so bad.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, he get over there.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to
And these
get the
niggas,
ball downfield
they
against
passed him
nickel
and
or
they know
down
what we
coverage.
gotta do,
They're
baby.
inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Stop making me throw the ball like that, bro. Come on.
What's another incomplete?
What the fuck? My nigga's wide open.
Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And he throwing
Down
fucking
late, they'll keep the
ducks.
offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
This gonna be some kind of Texas bitch. Don't be normal blocking that shit.
Trying for a 4th down completion. That's caught. It's Cobb. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense starts with a short
Nigga
field.
drops the ball, bro. Shitty ball, by the way.
Looking at throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket.
Bro, what the are y'all that damn slow?
Trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense.
We made this
keeping
shit
their eyes on
look
the
bad.
quarterback,
It was
knowing
not
that he's
like
a
that.
potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Grab behind the line, and it's Williams. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it here.
Man, if you don't tackle this
Short
motherfucker,
of the marker, so it's
what
4th
are y'all
down.
doing? Damn.
Now comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the
look at all y'all niggas on the goddamn ground.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He escapes the pocket. He's got it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the first green ball I'm throwing all day.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Runs out of bounds. That's a big
My sequence of getting the touchdown and all that shit didn't work out. I'll tell you that much. God damn.
Recognizing that soft coverage.
He got tilted.
Underneath for a first down.
Stop making me throw the ball like that. You hear what he said? Wide open.
Not before a solid game that time.
He's wide open. He throwing that bitch. To who? I don't know.
Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Stewart. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see
got out of
running is one of those
that.
underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but
You
nothing
pissing me
substitutes
off
for
because now
someone
you
who can
throwing.
create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery.
I feel like niggas should fumble, bro. Getting smacked. You gonna spin out of that? I think not.
Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
Why are y'all chasing him?
It's Burton. They bring him down, but
You don't have to chase
explosive
nobody.
play by this offense. Big game. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2's going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country, you're going to have to now deal with expectations and having a big target on your back. Still a long way to go in this season, but this has become a very confident football team.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Bitch. Where the fuck are y'all going?
Great run to set up scoring position here. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Send the back in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back.
Yo, huh? Oh, what?
They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters.
What the fuck was that?
I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right
Clearly
now,
see the screen. He throws it. To who, my nigga?
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17.
He just
Strong job
block
by the coverage
shit.
team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Yeah, let him he pressing like a motherfucker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for
He
a
got out.
deep shot.
Get your ass up.
Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really
Catch
struggled
him on
today
the
when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have
This
any
shit,
chance of
wow.
coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
It's a fumble.
This should be wild.
Defense.
Come on, man.
What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away.
You already gave him everything, coach. You gave him everything, coach. Then you give him that. That's why I hate playing away. Why the fuck am I playing away?
Offense back out onto the field. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory.
This nigga, oh, and he talking. He's
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
that shit is trash.
Away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grant behind the line. It's Russell. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender.
I'm gonna let him catch that.
Brings up 4th down now.
Well, this aggressive nature.
I don't understand it, coach. I don't understand it, coach. What more I have to do, coach? Let me get over in the middle of it. Want some bullshit.
On the move now. Fires it on the move.
Look at the bullshit. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. What the fuck is that?
One last play.
This shit is horrible.
And here's that wrinkle.
Why I can't make a play on the ball? Why the fuck I gotta watch him catch it?
Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him.
Man, if you don't go get that shit, look at that shit. I can't even catch it.
Incomplete. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just